तोड़ोगे क्या यार?
अरविंद सर बोलिए, बोलिए सर, बोलिए सर।
सर प्लीज बाहर आ जाइए।
शिद्दत के साथ
जी
इस पूरे मामले की जांच की जा रही है।
जी
मुझे बेहद खुशी है।
जी
जांच होनी चाहिए, लेकिन मैं जांच एजेंसी से कहना चाहता हूँ
जी
दीपक थोड़ा माइक
जी
अमित शाह से पूछताछ करने की भी हिम्मत दिखाएं तो देश उनको।
सर आपसे भी पूछताछ की गई है क्या सर? सर आपसे भी पूछताछ की गई है तो
We'll just try to play that reaction once more for you viewers, just in case you might have missed it. But what he says, and I'm quoting from it, खूब पुलिस मेरे घर भेजी है, मेरे घर की छानबीन चल रही है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. He goes on to then say, पर जज लोया के कत्ल के मामले में अमित शाह से पूछताछ कब होगी? And then they say that they don't play politics with what is going on. They all call this murder of democracy. They say this is police raj. The chief minister's residence is under siege. That is the kind of statement that you otherwise hear from the Aam Aadmi Party. When it comes to actually taking those questions head on, they don't do that. They don't speak on the assault. He doesn't tell us about the testimony of the advisor V.K. Jain, who's spoken up to the police. He's put out a statement saying that he saw the assault happening in front of himself. He says that there are two MLAs involved. And both of them, remember, at this point are in JC, and their bail application will also come back in a while. And that is a tweet, I think, on your screens on the right that is coming in from the Delhi chief.
अरे तोड़ोगे क्या यार?
अरविंद सर बोलिए, बोलिए सर, बोलिए सर।
सर प्लीज बाहर आ जाइए।
शिद्दत के साथ
जी
इस पूरे मामले की जांच की जा रही है।
जी
मुझे बेहद खुशी है।
जी
जांच होनी चाहिए, लेकिन मैं जांच एजेंसी से कहना चाहता हूँ
जी
दीपक थोड़ा माइक
जी
अमित शाह से पूछताछ करने की भी हिम्मत दिखाएं
जी
तो देश उनको।
सर आपसे भी पूछताछ की गई है क्या सर? सर आपसे भी पूछताछ की गई है तो
We'll just try to get you that reaction again, viewers. But what he's said essentially is in line with what the Chief Minister has tweeted. That tweet is up on your screens. And I'll again read through it. He says, खूब पुलिस मेरे घर भेजी है, मेरे घर की छानबीन चल रही है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. And look at what he does in the next line that he's tweeting now. He doesn't tell us about the assault, the reality of what we heard from a V.K. Jain. He says, पर जज लोया के कत्ल के मामले में अमित शाह से पूछताछ कब होगी? What was the need to make this political? And why can't Kejriwal then tell us about the reality of what happened on the intervening night of the 19th and the 20th? Something which the Deputy Chief Minister only said कि थोड़ी बहुत गहमा गहमी हो जाती है. So that is the Aam Aadmi Party justifying the assault, now staying silent on it and making it political. Let's get in a quick word also with our colleague Anuj, who's reporting on that story for us. Anuj, do we have any more clarity about the police team? Have we heard from them, from sources? Have they been able to access the CCTV footage? Because, taking into line the reactions we've heard from everyone, including the Chief Minister, it doesn't look like Kejriwal is willing to blink.
Well, yes, exactly, Deepthi. This is it at this point of time that police is doing the investigation, but the reaction coming from the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal was not expected. What he said was not expected. He said that अच्छा है, जांच हो रही है, but again he came to the same point and he blames police officers, he blames agencies, and he again taken the name of Amit Shah. So this is it. Now the matter is related to Arvind Kejriwal residence, that what happened that night. That is why two of your MLA has been already arrested and they are under the judicial custody. That is why the police is at your residence and they are looking for the evidence and the CCTV footage. On the other hand, what we are getting from the top sources is that this has been confirmed to the Delhi police that there is no CCTV inside that particular room. So at this point of time, the discussion is going on, and Delhi police is doing investigation at their point, and they are looking for the CCTV which was available. They will be taking that, they will be sealing that CCTV footage, and apart from that, all available evidence is being looked by Delhi police at this point of time at the Arvind Kejriwal residence. Back to you, Deepthi.
And you know, Anuj, today a lot of voters in Delhi must be wondering that why is the Aam Aadmi Party making such a hullabaloo or what's going on? Because, you know, if they have nothing to hide, if they believe that the CCTV footage only exonerates them, they should be willing to share that CCTV footage. Why is the Chief Minister moved out from his residence? Where does he go next?
Well, yes, exactly, Deepthi. This is the big question in front of the people of the Delhi also. They might be thinking that we have given a huge mandate to this government, and they were the people.
Okay, Anuj, I will just come back to you in a bit. These are more tweets coming in from Arvind Kejriwal, and we are also getting in Nupur Sharma of the BJP, who's with us on the phone line. Nupur, Arvind Kejriwal now is also saying that the Council of Ministers is seeking an appointment to meet the Honorable LG today. And earlier he tweeted कि खूब पुलिस मेरे घर भेजी है, मेरे घर की छानबीन हो रही है, ये तो अच्छी बात है, but then he says कि जज लोया के कत्ल के मामले में अमित शाह से पूछताछ कब होगी? And we don't know how the two are even related, and why should Kejriwal be talking about anything but what is going on right now in Delhi, Nupur?
He has not condemned the entire issue, that in his presence and 11 of his, in presence of his ministers and 11 MLAs of the Delhi Assembly, his chosen chief secretary was physically assaulted. He chooses to keep quiet about that, keep mum, not even condemn the entire issue. Additionally, he's comparing it to Judge Loya's case. I hope to remind Mr. Kejriwal, therein also, 4 judges, no less, actually went on record to give statements that Judge Loya's death was natural, and now the matter is sub judice in the Supreme Court of India. So Mr. Kejriwal, whether he likes it or he doesn't, he's not a part of the investigative authority, nor is he a judge of the Supreme Court of India. It's a matter sub judice, let it be so. Currently, since Mr. Kejriwal refuses to condemn or even come out with a statement in favor of his chosen Chief Secretary, Mr. Anshu Prakash, this goes on to show that in Delhi we have a Aam Aadmi Party ka Gunda Raj Sarkar. He was there as a mute spectator, refusing to intervene when that farmer Gajendra Singh committed suicide in his rally. All of them, including Mr. Kejriwal and his cabinet ministers, were on the stage and merely watching the tamasha. Again, Mr. Kejriwal was blamed by his Aam Aadmi Party volunteer by the name of Soni, who actually squarely blamed him for abetment of her suicide, asking her to compromise on her izzat, abru and her body. What happened to Mr. Kejriwal then? Why didn't he not come out to intervene or at least talk the young woman out of taking her young life? And now this, Mr. Kejriwal, I'm sorry, but this is not a Gunda Raj that you can come up with. You may be an anarchist, a self-proclaimed anarchist, but Delhi will be dealt with rule of law, and it is the court which has sent your 2 MLAs into judicial custody. And it is now the court which is supervising the entire investigation, and let the police do its job. Do not try to stop them, and the least you can do is perhaps 1, condemn the incident, and 2, definitely step down, because never in the history of Delhi, the capital UT of India, have we seen a chosen chief secretary being beaten up like this.
And Nupur, you know, before I let you go, I just want to ask you another thing. Another loyalist of the Aam Aadmi Party, Arunodaya, who's also the media advisor to the Deputy Chief Minister, says police Raj, murder of democracy, the entire Chief Minister's residence has been laid siege to by the police. And I don't even think that they will be willing to share the CCTV footage with the investigative agencies. So is this murder of democracy, or it's murder of democracy when your own MLA standing in front of you beat up a CS and you remain a mute spectator?
Well, perhaps that is not a mute spectation. It's perhaps cognizance, acknowledgement, and also appreciation. And otherwise, what was the need of calling the CS at midnight? You could have met him the next day. Of course, let's go by what the complainant says, Mr. Anshu Prakash, that I was refusing to fall foul of the Supreme Court guidelines vis-a-vis advertisements. And this is what Mr. Kejriwal and his cabinet and his assembly members must be demanding, that you plaster the city with our photographs, which is not allowed by the Supreme Court guidelines. And now they are, when that didn't work out, they decided to assault the chief secretary. Now, whether his media advisor to whosoever or supporter of Aam Aadmi Party, irrespective of what they claim, the issue remains that here Mr. Anshu Prakash was beaten up. Mr. Kejriwal and his assembly members were squarely responsible for it. And now Mr. Kejriwal should step down. And irrespective of whatever defense they come up with, they all are guilty and hand in gloves in this assault, pre-planned assault.
All right, appreciate Nupur you're speaking to us. The BJP there making that big charge, and the BJP says, why is Arvind Kejriwal dragging in Amit Shah when that case, remember, at the moment is sub judice? And Nupur Sharma there, as we also get in our colleague Abhishek on that story. Abhishek, Nupur is also saying that, you have 4 judges' testimony on the Judge Loya case, and this is not the time to talk of the Judge Loya case. But before we get in, Abhishek, I think we can quickly make way also from Vijinder Gupta of the BJP with us. Vijinder Gupta ji, Arunodaya और हमने एक और रिएक्शन अभी अरविंद केजरीवाल से सुना है, जो ये कहते हैं कि मेरे घर तो पुलिस भेज दी, बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन जज लोया केस को लेकर अमित शाह शांत क्यों है? अरुणोदय कहते हैं कि ये सब मर्डर ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी हो रहा है, ये पुलिस सीज है, ये गुंडा राज है और ये सब बीजेपी करवा रही है। विजेंद्र गुप्ता जी,
देखिए, मैं कहूंगा कि ये सवाल वो पहले करते तो ज्यादा अच्छा था, लेकिन आज वो खुद क्रिमिनल के कटघरे में खड़े हैं।